Hey guys, my name is Parth and I'm a rising senior at Mission San Jose High School, and this is my first modification milestone for my project, the running glasses. So here's a quick demo or explanation of how exactly these work. So whenever you have this or the setup connected to a laptop, suppose in a car, right? For example, you can put on the glasses, and they'll tell you your speed and they'll tell you your mileage, and after you're done with your trip you can just click a button over here and this will send information to the laptop, and it will graph or it will map your route for you. So as you can see here, this is one of my routes that I took while just walking around the parking lot, and obviously you can see that it refreshes every 10 seconds, and that's how it creates the map. So in terms of how exactly this works, I had to think about three main steps. The first step was figuring out how to get the Nano to communicate with a Python program, right? And how to make it communicate with the serial in that. So what I did was I just used this simple serial command in the Arduino Nano, and I took that and it would provide information to the laptop. Then I imported a serial library into the Python program, and this will allow me to read the data or the messages that the Arduino Nano would send. So in order to figure out, and so the second step was trying to figure out what these messages actually meant, right? So in order to do this, I had to decrypt it, and to decrypt it I used the library, the serial library that I had, and I used other simple functions to allow me to sort of figure out what exact data types there were and how to make sense of them and use them. Then the third main point was trying to figure out how to map this, right? So I used a gmplot library, and this essentially allowed me to make a map, set the size of it, set exactly where I wanted the map to be, and then set my route on it depending on the latitude and longitudes that were given to me. Suppose I wanted it to be from one point to another, I could set like the width of the line, the color of it, how exactly I wanted the line to be, etc. So in terms of what exactly I learned from this project, I learned how to make a serial, or how to make serial on the Nano communicate with one on an Arduino, and how exactly a Nano communicates with your computer or laptop, and in what form. And in terms of figuring out how exactly I should in terms of what exactly I faced or the challenges I faced, I would say that one of the challenges was that I had to figure out why my serial monitor on the Arduino wasn't always working. It would sometimes say that the COM port was accessible, and it would sometimes say it wasn't. And I realized this was because my Arduino serial monitor was also on. So what this would result in was that the Arduino was getting all the information, the Arduino serial monitor, and hence the Python serial monitor could not access the information through the COM port that the Arduino was. So I solved that, and another problem I had to face was I had to figure out why my buttons weren't exactly working. And yeah, that was it. So for my next part of this project, I want to make my final design, and I want to CAD it, and hopefully I can finish that by the end of the program. Man, thanks for listening.